When you have #1 beside your name, you have a target on your back. And this top-ranked team in the land is going on the road against a squad that can make its season if it can pull off a major upset. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Scarlet Knights will kick it off to get us underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bombing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Oregon's offense takes the field. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO.
He's going to take a shot right away. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this.
He tries to take the top off. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guys, moving across the field with the QB. Nowhere to go with the football.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Ducks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! First points of the day are on the board.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Rutgers offense will go to work for the first time today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks. It's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quick completion to the right.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage, but you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Give to the back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. Spins away from one. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision.
Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Scanning the field, it's Hart. Fires and picked off. Takes it the other way. At the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Oregon! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Nowhere close on that one as he got Will trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Oh, better look out! He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back.
Breaks into the open. The 10. Slippery slide. Finds crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been
intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Oregon!
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
35, Rutgers 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Hart. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Defense looks like they're coming. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Can't hang on, it's incomplete, and you can't worry about the footsteps when you're running those crossing routes. It'll be third down. The give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. He'll start this drive firing. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. He wants to change this route. Wide receiver going in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll take another shot here. Snatches it on the right. Hits the crease. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks!
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Line getting set on second down. Goes to the option. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, it's Hart. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Look out, he's got room. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Grabbed behind the line. It's Woodside. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are so hard to defend.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it from the gun. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team.
On to kick it away.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with 0 hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the birthplace of college football.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, in the first order of business here. Try not to be... And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
It's complete to the left. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking for the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end now in motion. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. They get to him as he throws. Picked off! What a play by this defense. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Got room on the return. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss. And the Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man quickly. Turning it on. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. To the ground with the back. Past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Turns it on in midfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Creates a little space. There he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! He got a step and just dusted the field. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And it'll be down right there. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Out of the gun, the inside give. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He leaves it with his back. Running to Green. There he goes. The 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
This offense has it with really good field position. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Boom. Chucked it away just as he was hit. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll take it on the return. That is coverage just the way you draw it up. Don't even let him get started, and they knock it down deep in his own end. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the back. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. And the Ducks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position.
It's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed.
Breaks into the open. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
The Ducks back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes...
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Rutgers 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense showing blitz here. Wants to throw on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them and absolutely dominate.
You want to turn coaching staff a ton of credit.
Yeah.
They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football.
I just got the
No
lead
mental
and
mistakes,
turned on
David.
2
You
clock.
really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish.
Get this shit
Nothing
over
to
with.
worry about.
Lay
You just
my
know
head
you're
down.
better. You're gonna do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pollack and Jesse
sleep
Palmer.
in
I'm
hell,
Rich
but I ain't
Davis.
got
You've
no
been
rest.
watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Alright, I'm probably going. I'm going Wednesday, Thursday, probably stay out Friday. So, we off today anyway.
Yeah, I gotta go to work. I get better. Well, I'm in advance tomorrow.